Believe it or not, it's been about 3 years since the release of Persona 5 for Western audiences, and around that same time 3 years ago, I posted a video showcasing a few small details that players may have missed on their first run of the game. Now that Persona 5 Royal has been released, they've only upped the ante on the passion project of Persona 5. Now, getting a few things out of the way, I'll be covering a few small details found in Persona 5 Royal. These details could be found in both games or entirely new to the Royal Edition. However, I'll try not to cover the blatant ones, such as confidant characters appearing in the background of cutscenes before they're introduced. And to all my lovely commenters out there, both the JoJo's Zawaldo and Dragon Ball related questions in the classroom seem to have been removed from this edition of Persona 5. And as a word of warning, I may touch on a few light spoilers, so please keep this in mind if you haven't finished the game. It's Duane here from DewyHQ. Let's remove the mask on Persona 5 Royal and see what it's hiding. This is one of the first Easter eggs to be found after the release of Royal, but it's something that most people wouldn't even discover, as you need to pull up the menu for reloading a save. Usually, when opening the load data screen, you are met with Joker swinging through and revealing the save slots. However, on a rare occasion, you can see Joker failing to pull off his smooth moves and face planting and shattering the screen. This detail was actually pointed out to me in the comment section in my previous video. But during the visit to KICHIJOJI'S palace to find evidence on the volleyball team, Joker is only still getting used to the metaverse, and he actually takes the time to check out his outfit. This seems to be the only time in the game that Joker performs this animation. Royal introduces special new union attacks between specific party members, known as Showtime attacks. The first move that you unlock as you progress through the game is Morgana and Anne's Showtime attack, where Morgana professes his love for Anne with a bouquet, which is then revealed to conceal 2 submachine guns and a bomb, which is unleashed upon the enemy. During this move, Anne and Morgana are depicted in a 60s shoujo manga style. However, after completing the battle with this Showtime attack initiated, if you check the status screen, you'll find that Anne and Morgana's regular portraits have actually been changed from their normal ones to the Showtime versions. This returns to normal after completing another battle or leaving the metaverse. During the third semester of Royal, after maxing out the confidants of your party members, you'll have the opportunity to spend more time with them. During these rank 11 confidants, if you will, you'll be invited into the character's bedroom. For some players, this might be new and exciting to catch a glimpse of your favourite character's room that wasn't previously seen. However, this isn't the first time we've been able to see the party's individual rooms. In the spin-off game, Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight, the player has the option to explore the party's rooms freely, as you search for cards hidden somewhere inside. The rooms shown in Royal look to be exact replicas of the ones shown in Dancing in Starlight. Another small detail specifically in Futaba's bedroom are the Featherman figures. During a story cutscene, Yusuke rearranges them into the same poses as the Ginyu Force from Dragon Ball Z. It can also be noted that Futaba has a figure of Catherine with a C from Atlas's title of the same name. This one was actually brought to my attention from the Persona 5 subreddit. The user, Red Light Green Light, pointed out that Morgana has different stances based on what Joker can do in the evening. If Morgana is standing, it means Joker can leave Leblanc and explore Tokyo. If he is sitting, it means that we can do something around Leblanc, or if he's laying down or sleeping, it means you are forced to go to sleep. Atlas allowed for all the previous DLC in Persona 5 to be used in Royal for free, which was a cool move on their part, but it doesn't quite justify the price of the new DLC. Regardless, when using these costumes on Joker, it will cause the battle music to change accordingly to the outfit that he's wearing. During the prologue, players are greeted with their first taste of the additions in Royal when they encounter Kazumi for the first time inside Casino Palace. However, what you might not know is that the music that plays during this cutscene is actually affected by the outfit you're wearing once you reach this part in the game through normal progression.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting! Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
During your explorations throughout MEMENTOS, it's common knowledge that Morgana turns into a bus for the party to travel around in. This is a direct reference to the Ghibli film My Neighbor Totoro. However, that's not what we're looking at here. It doesn't even occur in the game, rather it occurs in the real world. If you touch and stroke the PS4's touchpad while driving the monobus, you can actually hear Morgana purr through the controller's speaker. This one's actually more of a tip than a detail, but a lot of people might not be aware of it. When descending to a new platform in MEMENTOS, on rare occasions, you can spot an ATM machine that can actually be stolen as a treasure. In the vanilla Persona 5, this would only provide the player with extra treasure to sell. However, in Royal, it provides SP recovery items which are extremely vital to exploring the depths of MEMENTOS and palace infiltration. Furthermore, it also seems that ATMs spawn more frequently in Royal versus the original. A common complaint that I had with the vanilla version of Persona 5 is that the characters like Haru didn't appear anywhere in the game until they were actually relevant to the plot, which was quite the oddity, considering Joker and Haru go to the same school but didn't cross paths until 5 months after attending. However, Royal noted this complaint and adjusted it so you could see many characters around Tokyo before interacting with them. A majority of these occur during cutscenes where you don't have direct control over Joker. After school on sunny days, you can actually see Haru tending to the garden from the school gate. And another small detail that can be found within the school is Shujin Academy's mascot, a turtle. They can actually be found on the second floor of the practice building. Haru talks about this with the other party members during MEMENTOS conversations.
Did you know there's a turtle at the training building? It's quite a cute one.
The one on the second floor, right? What was it? Kametaro? Kamekichi?
Oh, there's a turtle at your school. We have a peacock.
Looking at turtles makes me want to sit under a kotatsu.
This time round, Royal introduces the new location Kichijoji for players to explore. This is home to a majority of new features including the darts bar, temple and hangout locations with Akechi and Kazumi. And as the sun goes down, the quiet streets are transformed into standing night bars. If you explore these bars during some nights, it's possible to see faculty from Shujin Academy discussing the current events of the game. Throughout the area of Kichijoji, Atlas has hidden a few minor things for players to discover as well. Some of these secrets include a man in the bar alley willing to trade Joker for obscure items on certain dates. This can be a method of obtaining some of the best accessories and recovery items in the game. Another minor secret is a blue comfy couch found in one of the laneways. Joker can sit on it and raise his guts by 1 point. But what really caught my eye was the similarities between this couch and the one found in Persona 3's elevator velvet room. During the 4th rank up event of the Faith Confidant Kazumi Yoshizawa, Joker will be invited to join Kazumi in Kichijoji to search for a new pair of glasses. Kazumi reveals that the new pair of glasses are for her dad, and asks Joker to be her model. During this event, Kazumi asks Joker to try on a pair which heavily resembles Yu Narukami's glasses from Persona 4. It's also noted that the gag glasses from Persona 4 make a return in this scene. This detail is a little bit more prominent in Royal, but during the Halloween and Christmas periods, you can find the appropriate decorations around Tokyo, predominantly in Shibuya, Shinjuku, and Kichijoji. A new feature in Royal actually applies to the loading screens as well, as they receive a holiday makeover. After completing the first palace, the team will celebrate by visiting the Wilton Hotel Buffet, a parody of the real-life Hilton chain of hotels. The player will go and interact with adults around the buffet in order to gather information about the Phantom Thieves' first victory. What players may not realise is that these characters become relevant during the December Palace and reappear as sub-bosses throughout that palace. After gathering information, you'll be tasked with deciding a name for the Phantom Thieves. Ann will suggest a name to the group, and if you use her suggestion, she will actually comment on it.
Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Oh, did you like mine?
This is a very minor detail, but shortly after Makoto joins you in the story, the player will see a cutscene between both Ann and Makoto where they apologise to each other about how they acted in the past, and then decide to make up over some crepes. When resuming control over Joker, you can actually visit Central Street and see the two of them selecting which flavours to get. During the third semester, some character confidants will receive updated portraits, the most apparent being Strength and Faith, but what you might not notice is the subtle shift between the portraits of the Justice confidant as Akechi's expression changes. Additionally, Lavenz's portrait changes on the 24th of December after her big reveal, and the Velvet Rim butterfly can be seen flying across the screen. And that seems to be everything for now. If you're after some more small details on Persona 5, be sure to check out my last video on the topic, where I cover a few more over there. But if you think I missed something important, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or if you learned something new about the game, consider leaving a like. As always, it was Duane here from DewyHQ. I'll see you on the next video.